Hey guys, what's up? AngelTheTwin here, and of course, I didn't think they'd do it, but they did. We have a brand new Overwatch hero on the PTR. Sigma is on the PTR, so we are going to just go over his abilities and kind of see what they do in the training ground, and I'll give my little take on what I think his impact on the game is gonna be. But we're gonna have a separate video where we go a little bit more in depth after I've had some time to play with him, sort of like a Sigma guide. From what I've seen so far, he's very weird. He's a weird hero. Very, very high skill cap, but let's jump into it. Okay. All right. Here he is right here. In between Roadhog and Winston. Sigma. Oh. Nice little piano playing when you pick Sigma. This is his normal skin. I'm sure we've all seen it. It was at the end of the last video that they put out, and I totally missed it. You guys told me that in the comments. Let's take a look at his abilities here. So his weapon are hyperspheres. Launch 2 charges which implode after a short duration, dealing damage in an area. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, so his main weapon is the hypercharges. Oh, wait, how far do they go? Are they like Zen orbs? No, their range is really close. What is that? What is this? 15 meters? 20 meters. Can I hit that? 20 meters? I think I can. I think I'm direct hitting. But I don't think the damage is different for direct hits and splash damage, right? Oh, it pulls them towards him too. That's cool. I didn't notice that. It actually pulls the target towards the orb. So if you throw it over here, what? There you go. You see how it pulls the target to the left a little bit? Or if I throw it to the right? Hold on. Oh, you can pull them closer to you. Let me see. That's kind of cool. Their range is a lot shorter than I thought, though. 20 meters, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like 20 meters. What is this, 15? Let me see. This is 15, and this is 20, yeah. All right. Let's check it. I just want to check the distance. We're going to stand right here. Yeah, it hits both of them. Oh, and it sucks them towards the middle. You see that? So you kind of want to, aim this projectile. Oh, I can't reach. See how close you actually have to be? You have to be within 20 meters to use his normal attack, which means you have to be up close and personal, man. That's big. It's really, really big. All right, enough of that. Let's look at his next ability. All right, we're going to skip the ultimate. We'll come back to that. Leave that for last. But Kinetic Grasp. Absorb projectiles in front of you and convert them into shields. I wonder if we can do... yeah, I think those things are projectiles that the bots shoot. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so we've got to get in front of these bots, and I'll try to use my left shift. Oh, does it just make a shield? Oh, no, his health actually has shields. Let me see. So if you see the lower left, you see our health is at 400. We have an experimental barrier, which we're going to get to in a second. But I want to see if our health shields goes up, or if I'm literally just making a... Yeah, it went up to 416. It went up to 416. So it's actually our health shields that go up. So that's nice. It gives them a little bit more tankiness, a little bit more survivability. Right, let's do it again. 4 seconds. Actually, that's on a pretty long cooldown. How long is that? I'll check right here. Give me a moment to think. 15-second cooldown after you use it. I think it'd be very interesting. You could actually block a lot of damage from like a Pharah ultimate or a soldier ultimate and get a ton of shields. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, I wonder if is it stopping the projectiles from going past? Let me... Yes, it is. So anyone behind you is actually safe as well. Another nice tanking ability for a tank. Right? All right, cool. Next ability. So the next ability is that accretion? I think that's called, I think it's said accretion. That's how I'm going to say it. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, which I probably am. Gather a mass of debris and throw it at an enemy to knock them down. So this looks more like an offensive ability. All right, let's check this out. So here is Accretion, his E ability. Oh, that's cool. Wait, how much damage did that just do? Wait a minute. All right, so this bot is full health. Okay, no, all right. I was about to say. It does have a knockback effect. It looks like it might be AoE. I want to see what happens if I do it from above. Hold on. Oh, okay. So it is a projectile and it has weight to it as well. I want to see how far it'll go. I want to see if I can hit this area right here. Overshot it. I overshot it a little bit, but it can go decently far, which is good. It gives him a little bit more range than his normal weapons, right? Those stand right there. I actually think these weapons will be really good if he can get next to Alfara. They bounce? I didn't realize they bounced. Oh, that's insane. Dude, they bounce. Oh, that makes this a whole new ability. This is so much cooler. Oh, that's what happened last time. I want to see something. Okay, that reaches too. You can bounce them around corners and stuff. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry to get sidetracked from the E ability from Accretion, but that's really cool. So let's see if I throw this over there. Or overshot it again. That's gonna get take me some time to get used to, but that's pretty cool. It gives him a little bit of range. I think it is AoE, right? Yeah, it looks like it creates an explosion, so it is AoE. So he does have a lot of AoE abilities. So far, so good. Let's keep it rocking. Wait, I want to see if you can throw it straight up into the air. If like how far it goes. Oh, okay, it went all the way up there. That's kind of cool, right? You can throw that up into the air, and then the cooldown starts, right? So you can get one up, sort of like what you do with Orisa's shield, right? Get it in the air. Cooldown starts. By the time it falls back down, who knows, right? And you get a free one as people are trying to enter the choke and stuff. That's pretty cool. All right, next ability. The next ability is his experimental barrier shield, guys. He's got a shield. Could he be a main tank? I don't know yet, but he does have a shield to protect people with. Hold to propel a floating barrier. Release to stop. Press again to recall the barrier to you. Oh, that's really interesting. Let me see how this works. So use the right click like you would for any, you know, like for Reinhardt's shield. And he... What? Oh, you have to hold it. Oh, and you can stop it. It has 1500 health. It's decently sized. And you can kind of push behind it as well. Yeah, it's pretty decent barrier. And you can just retrieve it and put it back out. Right? So you can move it there, move it there, leave it there for a little bit, move it, let it recharge. All right, you need it again. Throw it back out, hold it. Oh, release. When you release the right click, that's when it stops, and then you click it again to pull it back. So you can put it out. You have to hold it for a little bit. You can put it out and recall it as much as you want, like Reinhardt's shield. So that's really nice. So you kind of get an Orisa shield, 1500, not like full strength Orisa shield, but actually I don't remember what Orisa's shield is. But 1500 is a decent amount of barrier. To be able to move it to is very nice. So you can set it up, leave it there, you know, do your stuff, do your damage, and call it back if you need to move it. Leave it there, throw out your E, you know, do your damage, call it back, move around. All right, his barrier is pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right, let's move on to his ultimate. Sigma's ultimate, Gravitic Flux. Why can't I say that word like, wait, no, I didn't say anything wrong. Gravitic Flux. Manipulate gravity to lift enemies into the air and slam them back down. All right, let's check this out. He is a tank. He is going to have a CC ultimate. It's gonna do some damage. Let's check this out. Oh, you can go up into the air. It's kind of like a Doomfist ultimate. You can attack. Oh! So I don't think it actually stuns the enemies inside of the gravity. Well, that's what I'm gonna call it for right now. But it does deal damage to them while they're in it and while they're being slammed down. So that's really, really nice. You can combo that with a couple of ultimates. In fact, that with Hammond's ultimate seems pretty ridiculous now that you think about it, right? It literally lifts you up above the ultimate and then slams you into the ground. So you have to slam into the mines. That seems a little bit crazy. You know what that's pretty good, pretty useful for? Bunker comp, right? You get that ultimate, you could, you know, move bunker comp around a lot and give yourself a lot of opportunities to you know, make plays against bunker comp. Okay guys, so that's all of his abilities. Let's sort of go over them again real quick. You have his regular primary fire, which I failed to mention, has infinite ammo just like Diva, so you don't have to worry about reloading. There is sort of a slow fire rate to them. They don't do well, what do you need, 4 shots to kill 200 HP enemy? Yeah, they do a decent amount. Then you have that accretion, which I'm probably saying wrong. So that's another damaging ability. You have his shield. Leave the barrier there. Pull the barrier away. Put it closer. Put it further. Really mess with the barrier. You can, if it's getting low, you can remove it instantly. You don't have to wait for it to break. That's really, really cool. And then you also have his damage block ability. So I believe this is for all projectiles. So hit scan 2, I'm pretty sure like soldier can't shoot through it, but that seems like it's very effective against someone like Hanzo. Maybe he does have 400 health and what looks to be about 150 of it, maybe even 100, right? We have 4, maybe even less is shields. So he's kind of tanky, right? He's not like Reinhardt tanky, but he does have some really interesting abilities. And then we have his ultimate again. Pull them all up. Yeah, and you slam them down. Very nice. That could be used to combo a ton of ultimates. Like, so many ultimates. That's big CC. Alright. Well, tell you the truth, his kit is super weird. And it's really hard for me to make an assumption on, you know, how he's going to be played, who he's going to be played with. I think if he is used as a main tank, I think Zarya probably works really well with him, since he's going to need some protection for himself. And he can help charge her by, you know, he can put the shield out, he gets barriered, he can take it away. Something else I did notice is I'm walking around as him. He's pretty slow, right? He's one of the only other heroes. Let me see if we have a heroic emote that floats like Zenyatta. He floats, so he's super slow. No footsteps. He can crouch, but he's super slow. That being said, he might pair well with maybe a Lucio for the speed boost. Zarya could be a good off tank. You can probably tank with Hammond with him, but I don't know how well that'll do. I guess he'll kind of, you let Hammond and some of the other DPS dive, and you can sit back with the supports and sort of tank from a little bit of a range, right? But you can't really use your primary fire unless you're within 20 meters. I love that you can bounce them though. That's crazy. I think high ground for Sigma is pretty cool. Let's see how this. Oh my goodness! You can put that barrier any. Oh, that's different. Yeah, I think he's a main tank, boys. That is very interesting. Look at this. So you can have the high ground and put the barrier there, shoot down into it, right? Bounce your stuff off the floors. bounce it off the walls and stuff. Look at that. That's interesting. So you can even like, oh, you're playing, Far's about to ult, put your barrier right in front. It's gonna take some of the damage. Then you can shift once your barrier is down, gain a ton of shield. His barrier is very interesting. I didn't know you can put it anywhere. Look at that. You can put it any which way, any way you're looking. That's really interesting. I had no idea about that. So if you're behind the payload or something, like let's say you have this cover right here, you don't have to put the barrier on the ground. If you're covered from the ground, you can get a little bit more support for your air. You can actually, if maybe you are running a Pharah, right? You can actually give her a barrier to sit behind. If you're running maybe another shield tank with your team, right? This barrier is game changing. That's crazy. I had no idea about that. That's really cool. Alright, so yeah, those are his abilities, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of Sigma. If you guys are playing him on the PTR, let me know, how he feels. He seems very, very skill-based, like really, really high skill cap to be very good at Sigma. But also game-changing, right? His abilities can be game-changing if you're good at him. A very interesting character, something very different. I've said very a lot of times this video, but don't worry about it. So let me know in the comments down below about that stuff, okay? Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I'm always making some more Overwatch content and other content as well for other video games, but Overwatch is kind of my main, what I want to do. And follow me on Twitter and on the Discord, because that's where I put up my opinion about some things if I don't make a video about them, what time I'm streaming usually, and where I put all the notifications for the videos and stuff. So go ahead and do that. The Discord, we talk about everything. We talk about Overwatch, we talk about movies. So feel free to come in there and just say what's up and talk and whatnot. All right, guys, so thanks again for watching the video, and I'll see you all next time. Okay, I'm AngelTheTwin. I'm out of here. Peace. You just gotta keep moving forward.